one now. You remember Crispy the mouse?
Oh gosh, Crispy! I remember Crispy. All right, Eric, tell the story.
Do you really want me to tell the Crispy the mouse?
I want you to tell the story.
We had a mouse named Crispy. No, all right. The story goes. I was living with Jeff this was 7 years ago.
Yeah,
It was right when he got married.
5 or 6.
Yeah, he was still in his apartment, and every once in a while in the apartment, he heard a little scamper in the kitchen, and they were like, "Oh man, I think we got a mouse. I think we got a mouse." And it was winter time, so of course, we got a lot of rodents up here that love to come in houses because it's cold. So this mouse managed to make his way to the upstairs apartment where he was chilling in the kitchen for quite some time. And one day we both walk in. We just got some Subway or something, and we just walk in. We're about to start eating, and Jeff sees this mouse. He goes, I just hear him go, crap! And I run into the kitchen, and I see him crank the oven on full blast. And I'm like, why would you do that? There's nothing in there. He goes, no, I swear the mouse just ran in there. And I was like, so you turned on the oven? And he's like, yeah, it was the only thing I could think to do. So we think we're baking this thing alive. And the house starts to smell horrible.
Horrid.
It was so bad. The house stunk like death, like burning death. And we're about to both get sick from this because we're like, oh my gosh, that's the mouse. That's the mouse we're smelling. We're smelling burning mouse. And we're like gagging. We run out of the house after he shuts the oven off, of course.
Right.
We a couple hours later, his wife walks in and calls us and asks where we're at. And we had to leave the house because of the whole mouse incident. And we explained to her what happened. She goes, I literally saw the mouse as I was walking in the house.
We're like, thank God, but darn it.
What was that smell then? She goes, that's just how the oven smells when you clean it. I was like, that is, first of all, that's gross. I still do not
I turned everything all the way up.
He cranked all the burners and all the oven to full blast. It
was on broil, and eventually I put it on the self-cleaning mode, but I didn't realize I had did it. So it was just old food that was sitting around inside of the.
For some reason, it still smelled like a burning mouse.
That helped a lot.